Hey guys, Normal here, and I'm sorry but I don't have a video for today. Wait a minute. What's that? Oh wait! Oh, I already set something up! JK, rolling. I know. I'm not good with that much good jokes. Anyway, today it is the Graveyard mod. And what this does, it adds 4 new mobs, a bunch of new items, some of which that spawn when you're dead, and others naturally, along with a new generated structure. Now, as usual, recipes, and then as to what all this stuff is. So, let's get into it. Now, the only crafting recipe in this is the chisel, which you can make using a stick and an iron ingot in this way. You can't put it any other location in the crafting table because it will not register. I know, I've tried this. And it also adds 4 new mobs, the zombie dog, cat, and skeleton versions of these mobs. And how they spawn is from, well, any one of these, which 2 of these spawn naturally randomly in the world or in a catacomb, or from these, which you will find when your pet has died. Now, these are graves. Now, if you normally if you right click them, they give you a message of how your animal died, but I spawned these in from, but they don't because I spawned them in. And these are your graves, well, your possible graves. Right clicking on them will give you a message of how you died and so on. But these could also be found regularly in the world, anywhere, or in a catacomb, which is right back there. You could also drop a sword as your tombstone if you happen to have a sword not in your inventory but in your hotbar. But that's only a 25% chance. Now, you can mine any one of these up if you died to get all the stuff you lost when you died, as well as the forums put it, getting random items based on the class of the grave. Now that could be. Now there was 4 different kinds. There was a worker, a warrior. I obviously know which one's the warrior, a miner, and an adventurer. And depending as to what class of grave it is, it can yield different types of loot. Normally, all of them will give you rotten flesh and maybe a bone, while dropping something like, I don't know, if it's the warrior, you'll get the sword that you see driven to the ground, or maybe you get like a pickaxe with an enchantment. But the items other than the rotten flesh are kind of rare. Next are these, the monuments. So here we got a stone cross monument, we got a obelisk, and we got a bunch of statues of various characters. So here we have a Stephen, we have a villager, a weeping angel, not Doctor Who related, and a creeper. Now, the cross and the obelisk only appear, as I said, in the catacombs, which right-clicking also bears a message. Now with these ones, you can find them randomly anywhere except for this guy right here, and you can only get him if you either kill a charged creeper or if you trade it from one of the new unmentioned mobs, a villager Undertaker. Now, with the chisel that I mentioned earlier, you can right click on any statue that you either mined or find around. Right click and just go like add any message. So here's one. Stephen had the balls, and just done. Right click, and Stephen had the balls. I spelt that wrong. But so let's see, I added a reference here. Don't blink, and dying trying to scam Nula. That did not happen. There, no one can prove it now. So, and these, and like I said, these 2 baby versions spawn when your pet dies, and these spawn in the catacombs. And I read in the forums that if you have the Mo Creatures mod, this will work better with spawning in something called a wraith and a bunch of other things. But now, time to get into the catacomb. Actually, before I forget, there's 2 things I gotta mention. Now, one, these things, which are zombie dog, skeletal cat, and skeleton dog, and zombie cat, spawn when you are anywhere near one of these. And the same applies to the statues in that they will spawn either a zombie or a skeleton or if the chances, or if the setup is right, they could also spawn in zombie pigmen and wither skeletons to the overworld. But the wither and the zombie pigmen are quite rare. But here's what these mobs look like. They're not that strong, but the skeletal versions are really fast, while the zombie ones are a lot more durable. So you can see they just look like rotting versions of the normal. Well, for the wolf, it looks angry. I mean, whoa. Excuse me, Mr. Flash. Sorry for taking your camera time. But, like I said, the skeletons are wicked fast. And these guys and the zombies are more durable. Now, they will go after only the cat and dog. So if I get, that's not an ocelot, I get that, and a Dugan. And now they're going after each other, and he dies. Sad, so sad. Alright, skeleton, kitty cat. Run, kitty, where'd you go? Well, and he'll be fine, I'm sure. So here we are at the actual graveyard, and my gosh, I'm actually lagging so much. Holy crap. That is a lot of skeletons around here. My god, is this place infested or something? It is. This guy has a sword, and I'm in here, and I can't move, and there's bone remains everywhere. My god, they're fighting each other now. Oh god, I need ease, peaceful, the way I can actually move. Alright. Well, as you can see, without the wandering corpses, there are a bunch of tombstones, like I said, with generated messages like Alan withered away, or Ralph was die in cruel tortures. I think that's supposed to say Ralph was killed in cruel tortures. That I wouldn't know anything about that. Lex tried to swim in lava to escape the wither. Not a feasible plan. Alex was brutally murdered by Herobrine. Now that is impossible. Herobrine does not exist. Right? Please tell me I'm right. Right? But anyways, I'm on to less drastic problems. This is the mausoleum. This is the, I guess you could say, the haunted house of this entire thing, because this will spawn all sorts of trouble inside and is usually very dark and creepy, and usually conquers the entire center of the graveyard, and it will go down as deep as bedrock because it is a maze. I'll just show you a little quick peek. Now this block is called Nightstone, and it's supposedly being able to set your time to sunset whenever you step on it. So if you step on it, it's supposed to do it, but it doesn't because it's already nighttime. There's no point in that. But I see the point in doing this. Time set day. Do that. Oh look, it's all nice and warm. Look at that bright sunlight. Step on the platform. Darkness is coming. Sunset. And here's a little quick peek. These things can go on, like I said, to bedrock level because there's a wither inside as the final boss as you go in here and fight your way through survival. They got all kinds of spawners like a Skeletkitty spawner, a wolf bone spawner, or a wither spawner in the bottom, and etc, etc. Along with these that can spawn anything like I just said, Enderman, zombie pigmen, wither skeletons, and regular zombies. So really much of a place to go if you wish to end in a brutal, beaten death. Scotty, beam me up, Scotty. I can't believe I just said that. What am I, a nerd? But yeah, this is like a small taste of what it is. But now on to showing, because this can take long forever, and oh, I had a heart attack when I saw that. The creeper that couldn't live. But yeah, like I said, on to the villager mob. Okay, I had to spawn in a new world in a super flat world just to, you know, find him and where he lives, and another grave. But this is where he lives, the Undertaker. And this is what he looks like. Rosy cheeked, well, not really rosy cheeked, purple eyes. He's got a go in the back, kind of crippled. Wearing a hat that takes up most of the space of his forehead. And he goes, ha, like every other Squidward clone in this place. But here's what his house looks like. Yes, it looks identical to a blacksmith, but it lacks the furnaces and lava pit outside, and there is no chest inside. And he is for trading, like any other villager. If I can find out where the hell he went. There you are, you cheeky bastard. But, like as you can see, I can trade any emeralds for any statue that I may want if I lack a pickaxe with a silk touch enchantment, which I do. And like every other Squidward, he will cheat you. But yes, this has been the Graveyards mod. I need to gear up or I will die. But yes, if you like the mod and you like my video, then hit a like. If you really like this video, then why not go to my channel and check out my other videos. If you really like that stuff too, then why not subscribe or not? Mortal Kombat. But yes, this is Nula Mula getting my ass whooped. Running! And this has been my mod showcase. Goodbye.